You know, tonight is March 11th, and it will never be March 11th, 2021 again. I just want to share for the people that just joined. Loose Grams asked me for my email, which means I might get some crack in the mail. You heard? Just sharing that. Nunzio's on the beats. Kavase is in the space. Oxmatic, A, Verbs, Frost, my new cousin, he here. We about to get busy. None. Let's jump this off. Free dub, y'all. Welcome. Shout out Elba. Ah, I'm glad y'all tuned in. My gallery screen looks like a reunion. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And each time,
Free dub.
greater success than anticipated. But no more.
I'm glad you tuned in. I'm excited when my gallery screen looks like a reunion. I hope you're understanding me. This is us virtually standing around the barbecue as family. Put your cribs on. I think Nunzio's on the grill. He put some beef ribs on. Plus I got some barbecue chicken. That's the John. I think Ox is bringing Caribbean corn. I think Angel made some potato salad. Verbs is in the back getting the karaoke, singing a ballad. I got this cake but lost it. The cake came from Carvel, but it was frosted. I put Frost's name in the verse. I did that, but I had to tell you that I did it first. Matter of fact, this is not a curse. This is the whackness if you put that style in reverse. The dope energy building. This is how I build across the planet and teach children. A magnificent time that'll do it. This is when my freestyles connect with the music. I doubt bears. Peace to everybody and family that's out there. This what my salary do. Family reunion is what I call my gallery view. Then I start to speak to Dama. She got an album coming soon. Exclamation point, comma, because there's more after that. Craig connected with some beats, the old Disaster Cat. My place, getting beats from Kavase. Understanding how my rhymes would never come in third place. Word grace, let's say it at the table before we eat. Let's say it on the avenue before we touch the street. My verses is so automatic. This is how I touch fabric so I can release static. This is not dipping soft. This is why I prove I'm not silk but cut from a different cloth. And there you have it. We can connect or either repel like we were magnets. This is just for my cousins. The family reunion gallery screen as I heat up the oven. This is putting soul on it. I'm cooking on the grill, so imagine I just put charcoal on it. Then I added lighter fluid. Then I lit it and let it burn for 30 minutes while we heard some music. We was surrounding, looking. We was in Jersey, Brooklyn. We was outside the toll, tookin'. After that, now it's time to start cooking. Ooh, that was nice. Nice warm up. Welcome. Let's come right again, none. The Frio Dub Cookout. Okay. Zin, zin, zin. Ooh, zin, zin, zin. Pardon me while I just still and move to it. Let me get my mind stay right as I start to groove to it. The spell you under. This is like Marvin Gaye mixed with Stevie Wonder. After that, I was burning an L. I heard Gladys Knight, she was singing Patti LaBelle. Damn, the style just drifted. I took it back to the Delphonics, the stylistics. Ooh, my style is cryptid. My style is above the earth, meaning it's lifted. Forget this planet and those who have status here. Let's leave and attempt to the stratosphere. This is how I surround the earth, like God when he developed and found the earth. My planets just started aligning. My techniques as I got older started refining. Matter of fact, that's like I was similar to wine, meaning my freestyles just get better with time. This is how you can rap, Sally. My styles is wineries like in the Napa Valley. Difficult to say that. This is freestyle live, hard to catch the playback. This is the wire, man. Peace to Juggler, a true life fireman. Matter of fact, not just rapping. He's a reggae master, plus he's a fire captain. Newery, so stupidly. Matter of fact, how dare he open up a brewery? Then he started Brain Location. It's right below parking from the fucking train station. That means it's cool for you to do a glander. He also has a beer named Amanda. How dare he name it after a poet? Did I have two for myself and my wife? You know it. The style is so realistic. The style is magnificent, don't get it twisted. This is just Sue freestyle rapping. I know I'm doing good when Dama starts clapping. She's in her crib in Texas. That means I'm getting into my groove. That means I'm reaching my nexus. Let me get even deeper in the style. This is when I leave the planet and my brain's buck wow. Before it relapses, let me dig deep into my brain and connect synapses. How dare you say brain synapses? The diagnosis for all those who oppose this. I was the doctor giving a diagnosis. This is the style for y'all that reproach atrocious. My techniques is ill and so terrible. My freestyles is hard body and unbearable. Matter of fact, it's smooth and twist like a cruise. If you was in a battle with me, lose. That's just the truth. Super zoo nutty like a baby Ruth. Captain of the ship, just how I was loving. But this is still me just warming up the oven. Warming up the oven. This is just me warming up the oven. I started speaking it. I ain't even cooked yet. The oven was just preheating it. Come
on, unpack that.
Yeah, man. I said some shit in there. Some stuff. I be forgetting.
He said I'd be happy when Diamonds start clapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that gives you some confirmation. Yo, let's unpack this part. Juggler. We know Juggler. Juggler I talked about in the rhyme, but the fact that he has a brewery, right? And that they can create all these unique brews. So I was speaking about Amanda. You know the young lady who said the poetry at the inauguration. Young black girl, Amanda Gorman, I believe is her name. Yep. Yo, Jug has a beer named Amanda. Like it's dedicated to her. It's incredible. It's tastes incredible. It's like when you own your own brewery, you can have a beer named Amanda. You know what I'm saying? Word. And salute young black poets.
Respect,
you know what I'm saying? Point to the next brewery that got the Amanda beer. Like where are they?
Still waiting.
No. Yo, how you feel, Jug?
Good, man. Chilling here at the firehouse. Canning 4 beers tomorrow. 4 new beers. Well, 2 new beers and 2 originals. Back on the grind. So I leave the firehouse 24-hour shift, go directly to the brewery.
Wow.
I'll be there for 12 hours.
Yo, you know what? The grind don't stop. You know what I had that I liked is that experimental lab series #1. I actually left with some cans of that.
Yeah. Good looking, man.
Let's plug the location.
Go ahead, Jug.
55 South Essex Avenue, Orange, New Jersey. Forest City Brewing Company, Orange, East Orange, West Orange, South Orange. We represent all the oranges, all the diversity, everything that's good about all those places, all the people, the communities, the cultures, everything. We got Sac Passe coming back out for Haitian Flag Day. Nice. We got the dry Irish stout coming out Wednesday for St. Patty's Day, you know.
And what's the two new ones that are dropping this week?
Yeah, so we're calling it Forest City Stout. And we got a thing called Garden State Saison. So the Saison is like a seasonal beer. It's kind of funky. It's got a little funk to it. It's not a sour, but it's like funky. And it's cool style. Belgian yeast is a Belgian style. Saison. Wow.
And that's Forest City representing all 4 corners of the oranges in New Jersey. And the West Orange, which stop goes right to your brewery?
Orange. Yeah, so literally we're at the train station. You get off, you walk under the bridge, you're there. And it's Orange Station, about 4 stops from New York. It's 3 stops from Newark Broad Street, not Newark Penn Station, but Newark Broad Street. So, yeah, it's crazy easy. It's about 30 minutes from New York, like, no lie. It's not like 45,
which means you could pull up, get bent, and get home safe. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
They got an ad in Forbes magazine too, by the way. I was talking to I'm loving it. That's a fact. They actually have an ad in Forbes. They're in Forbes, an article in Forbes. So
Forbes, we were in the Star Ledger yesterday. We're in Wine Enthusiast is coming out. They critiqued one of our beers called Keg Stand. It's just a clean lager. I think we got a 91 on the beer, which is crazy. That's gonna hit in May, maybe April or May, and stuff's gonna start going bonkers. I think, man, we're on the up. We're doing a collabo with Hackensack Brewing Company. Those guys are really cool. There's actually 3 black-owned breweries, either black-owned, partially black-owned. But what it is kids and black kids and biracial kids, and kids are eating off of this, and this is a generational. So we're hoping that this is gonna carry on to our children. You know what I'm saying? Black investors, women, just all kinds of people at the table, and got us some of the money to start this thing. So we give respect to that. Hats off.
Excellent.
Up and
Excellent,
up.
bro.
You know, we
Up
got
and more up.
that's it.
Up and it's stuck.
Diversity. Anything we
Yo,
can
well,
represent.
Yo, and
excellent. We love it.
when the world open back up, we gonna have Frio Pub,
Real.
live Frio Dub broadcasted. You know what I'm saying? When the shit is lit.
Real
Back
pub,
out.
son. It's on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nunzio, what you working
Oh.
with? This is insane. Ooh, Kai Vase in the space. Let me start bombing it. I get excited when I hear about my friends' accomplishments. That remains dominant. I like when the EO-Dub bloodline remains prominent. Oh, what you do to me. When you tell me you have a new business, especially a brewery. Let me think, what better place than my friend to own a place where I could drink? I pull up every time, do it would. Matter of fact, it tastes and the music's good. It's so love every time in that spot. Come to Force City, it's definitely hot. Let me just get free. Let me throw flowers to my brother who earned a college degree. Running numbers uptown, it was tight. Columbia in Washington Heights. Burbs is bombing it. Just shouting out some of my friends' accomplishments. Cause the crew can never fail. Shout out Angela, who's become a queen of retail. It's wild how you could fall. Stand tall when you run a store in the mall. It's even harder than it seems, especially the large mall called American Dream. I be seeing people there just to take their kids, cause the mall is only like 20 minutes where they live. Matter of fact, it's extra raw. Inside of that entirely large mall, Angel's managing a store. I think there's like 37 more. I think she has employees and mad props galore. Really, this is just Zoo bombing it, going around the room passing out roses for the accomplishments. Follow after. Shout out to that boy Craig, a talented battle rapper. Matter of fact, also Spitz Heat also quietly makes heavy beats. The director so far, also in Dama's video, the co-star, the sheriff who was looking for the criminal, that's when you see his face in virtual or digital. Somehow in Texas, they worked it out with ease, even if the spot had a like super freeze. I know it was jerking when the cold was lurking, when the heat was not working. I know that for certain. I know that shit is so cold it leaves your brains and bones hurting. But they just survived, and I'm proud to say, in peace, we're glad that you're alive. Shout to Dama with an object. She's also soon dropping a project. I be talking about her vexed. I like the way she connects the bars with the sexiness. So fresh. I love how her techniques is oh so blessed. That's a female that you would know, but let me just pass roses to my brother in that studio. His name is Nunzio. We go way back as far as you could go. Matter of fact, high school cutting classes before we was writing rhymes to kill all these fascists. Before we even touched down, we was planting the seed for our group, Solid Ground. That's how we stand it in, cause solid ground is the best thing for seeds to be planted in. After that, you raise a son and daughter. After you place your seed, you just put the water. And after that, it's done right. All the seed needs after the water is the sunlight. That's how it starts Genesis. That's how plants eat. It's called photosynthesis. Pardon me for burning. You know, every time Zoo is freestyle, y'all bound to start learning. It's all of these books that I'm bleeding. It's all of this weed that keep my eyes so bleeding. Pardon me for just dominant, talking out flowers for my people's accomplishments. Yeah. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Frio Dub, y'all. Shout out to my peoples out there doing good things, doing well. You heard, and accomplishing. Let's literally let's play some next beat. Let's eat. Let's just let people get busy. Nunzio get some beats cooked. I think we need to go to Oxmatic. Ox, great to see you in this video. You know, it's like in my mind, I compare it to Ox and Belly because he's the roughest, toughest blood clot Jamaican.
Yeah, man. All day, every day.
Yeah, I like that. Yo, next beat, let's eat. Let it happen.
Yo, most niggas is nice if they say so. I stay on the top of the list, cause that's how the game go. The flow is so heavenly, I'm rocking the halo. I could do this with my Daydro or Daybo 24/7 on the highway to heaven. Shout to Vice Versus. That's my #1 brethren, best friend, the testament. Nigga, I told you I'm heaven sent. I'm the missing element. I'm young, black, and intelligent.
Wow.
My further flow gets iller. Fuck that from day one, catch you on the block, I turn into a killer. Look into my eyes, watch how quick I get it looser. Rappers stand still like they looking at Medusa. Never making an excuse, bro, never having, never will though. I'm with a halo or willow, no, willow. That's a movie I can't remember. Next on the agenda is to break up all MCs who looking like they such pretenders. What
Wow.
their dealers, what their dealers contract and sign it. Hear the rude boy on the floor if it's first time hit rewind, kid. Don't get blinded by the ways of the system. Stop, look, and listen to exactly what you all been missing. I've been up in the kitchen, that new sauce. Came with the true force, more like Hans, no solo. Always rocking the polo. The horse on my sleeve. It is what it is on my chest, nigga. My eyes bleed. Nice right there, exactly where I'm leaving my stamp. R.I.P. I lost him this week, my man. Durant. Yo, still I could say more, but he's out in heaven right now. That's what I came for. Let's go. I don't know.
Yo, stop playing. Turn that off. Yo, you got the Halo rocking tonight? I didn't catch that till like midway through the bars. That's a tough one. That's a tough add-on or whatever you call it, filter.
Try to shine.
I see you, bro. Oxmatic, yo. Who you said somebody passed away this week though?
Yeah, my boy Shamelo Durant. I had him on some of y'all know him. I know Nuns, I thought you might know him before. He made the beat. He was on my show for the about doing the producers and stuff. He made that L Buster beat.
Wow.
What beat was that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he goes by another name.
I was calling Shamelo.
Shamelo, my bad. Yeah, I remember when he was on. Damn, respect.
But he passed this week out of nowhere. But so I just want to show him a little love. You know what I mean?
Respect. Yo, what's up with some verbs bars? Verbs, where you at? None. Let's get a beat popping. Next beat, let's eat. Verbs.
What's good?
Angel, get ready. Frost, get ready.
She on the phone. Y'all can hear me good?
Yep.
Rare calm tracks still come through air combat. Ready to spit it. Where I'm looking, where I'm listening. Either way we come through with them prescriptions. Hit you like the needle shots I gotta take. Insulin type 1 diabetic. Still I gotta make moves and stay off the sweets with it. Freestyle, we come with a gift. It's so elite with it. Complete with it. The senses that we delivering. EO-dub, my brethren. Throwing up children. The raising seeds planting on earths. Freestyle when we come through with these verses. R.I.P. vice verses. He up in heaven, our holy angel. In the spirit of our brethren. We keep it on remembering. To like forever, like two mirrors reflecting. Either way, we in the section. The heartbeats and these elections. We coming through with the inflows and these inflections. Breaking bars down, doing this like science. Applying the ill grips and mad compliance. Yo, it's still microscopic views, telescopic with the vision. Understand that's we infused in the bar work. When we come through, yo, get your bars up. Global, we told you,
Wow.
We got the dope type drums with it. Freestyle, we go dumb with it. Understand, yo, we never sons with it. Make the sun do eclipses. And freestyle come through just like the sphinxes. And pyramids and
wow, that's it.
Understand when we come through. Hit hard like Battlestar Galactica.
You got the sphinxes off. Once you get the sphinxes off, I'm like, all right. He got that off. Yo, that's a Winnington. Dag, your man Frost just walked away. Frost. I wanted to let Frost eat. What's up, Craig? You got some bars, Craig? Yo, does everybody in here just for a minute, Frost? Hold on. Craig, do you watch the battle shit? Do you watch other dudes battle? Like battles that are currently on?
Yeah.
Did you see this Tay Rock versus this girl? Her name is Official.
Yeah.
And he did that, you black body bitch, hot this body bitch. Yo, that rhyme scheme or whatever that was, I mean, forgive me, it's super misogynistic and all grimy. But damn, I thought that shit was filthy. Who do you fuck with battle wise? Who do you think is nice besides yourself?
Daylight, K-Shine. I like Danny Myers.
I like K-Shine too.
Yeah, K-Shine.
My man Sheck the Rasino fucks with K-Shine heavy. He when we was talking battle, he was throwing K-Shine name crazy. This one with Tay Rock and this girl is just so funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's real filthy, but it's funny.
He called it a poem. He had told her that he had a poem for her in his third round, and I guess that was the poem. The poem.
God, I didn't see his other rounds. That shit was just terroristic. We about to go to my man Frost. Frost, where you at? Now I need a beat for Frost. Frost, you got the headphone with the microphone? I mean the headphones. Yeah. You got a mic. You got a mic. He Gucci. All right, now Zig.
Nasir, victory, top tier. Can't get on him, yeah, level, this is why he's here. And they not here, California, but I'm from the Brick City, North New Jersey. Been around a lot of battle rappers. Shout out to my homie Lush One and Disaster. When I come through, I cause disasters. Rappers are not factors. Matter of fact, they like plaster. Wall shattered, all sheetrock, concrete. Come through here, hear the beatbox. Palestinian, Egyptian, he just speak ak. Plus he cubano, what you want? Yeah, that means que tú quieres. Con ese cabrón porque yo estoy aquí, huh? Yeah, I got chameleon flows. I switch it up, hit them up. What they think of us, I live it up. In the crib, California smoke, lift it up. Weed 33% type stuff, farmlands, botanist. Yeah, I get my bucks. Shout out to the homie out in Orange who got the pub. I'm out here smoking it up. Got a dub for the low. Bunch of grams, stack them up. I ain't sold a gram. In the wild, racking up. Got a lot of plans. Take trips, have a lot. Gotta make amends for all the peeps who acted up and couldn't stay my friends. Damn, honesty is tough, but if you keep it there, then I'm the one you're gonna love. Cause I tell you what, I'm as real as they come. 36, made it through the bricks, looking how I does. And I used to go to Pyramid and chillin' EO Dub. And I never try to rap because I need any love, but I love it when I get it. I do what I does, and this is how I does it. So what's up, Frost?
Wow. Frost, chameleon style with it. Palestinian, grew up in the bricks. That's kind of heavy. Yo, matter of fact, let's do this, man. You got another up tempo. Let me go back and forth 4 bars, me and Frost. Frost, you with that? Let's get this popping, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Yes, sir.
Better get down fast.
A lot of times they think that I'm Dominican. I had to do 4 bars with a Palestinian. We was outside rocking in the Caribbean. It was me and Frost and this other chick named Vivian.
I'm on the prime meridian, the equator, can't keep up to where I'm living in. Yeah, I got different dimensions, that's how I'm spitting with guys like my boy Zoo and prolific in
different dimensions. Should I mention a bounty? I also know you in North Cali, Humboldt County. That means you smoking extra green, getting bent. Earlier you mentioned damn 33%.
Absolutely, I was in Green Monster, the county. Gave me my mind time to think about where I wanted to be. Now I had to get to these trees puffing green. Yeah, I love it, I'm in the upper E.
Upper E, that's where you hold up. Let me fly out to Cali, just get me some roll-ups. I'ma just land at your crib and sleep on the couch. Matter of fact, before I land, get me like 7 ounce.
No doubt, I'm 5 minutes from the airport. We could go to Oregon, have some shrooms legally. Some white girls gon' have us tripping like we seeing trees. And we don't even know, but we'll be with the evening breeze.
Evening breeze, but I roll with weed generals. When I'm with white girls, they mostly fucking with chemicals. Matter of fact, they be taking pills on the I avoid. They be trapped on the opioids.
No, not me, not my type. I like the ones that's on the LA beaches in bikinis at night and trying to creep to the spot in the Hollywood Hills where we could chill with real brothers and kick it for real.
Kick it for real, niggas still getting the bills. Thinking of that Humboldt County weed, give me the chills. Matter of fact, I'm clutching my pearls. I wish I was out there with you with Cali and 70 girls.
Well, it could happen if you want pretty quickly. I'm a guy who likes to make moves happen swiftly. Plus, I love hip-hop and everyone who's with me. Zoo, whenever you ready, come kick it with me.
Yo, I'm glad our lives made a good intersection. I could already see you're a good connection. Matter of fact, you're magnificent cause you burn an L. Plus, I see you go all freestyle good as hell.
Absolutely, I see the hieroglyphics in what you're saying. I understand you get the message to what I'm relaying. So when you ready, catch the flight and we gon' make it happen. I'm the type that did this from LA to Manhattan.
LA to Manhattan, cause you in Newark, New Jersey. You got me thinking about traveling, getting dirty. Matter of fact, I gotta like the clip. Nunzio, turn the beat off. I need to book this trip. Yeah, Kiko. Yeah, that was a little fueguito. Shout out to Frost. Yeah, boy. I like when we could just rhyme and throw it around, you know what I'm saying? And it be feeling official tissue. Well done, sir. You a good addition, particularly to this Thursday night space. You know what's interesting before I continue on, but I want A to spit, but before I continue on, you know, we've been in, it's an interesting conversation for people in here, just briefly, but we've been in this space, in the Quebec space, and they realized very quickly that freestyling, those dudes don't do. You know what I'm saying? They had the auditions for the show to come on. For those who don't know, right now in Quebec, we're airing a show. It's called The End of the Week. It's called Le Fin de Fab. It's all in French. It's in Quebec. It's the MC Challenge on TV, in essence, or a version of the MC Challenge on TV. And frankly, when they did the auditions, nobody really could freestyle. Like, freestyling was like oh shit, like I got to freestyle or I got to rhyme off the top of my head. You know, they discovered that it is like a lost art. You know, it's something that we don't put a lot of stock in anymore in the US either. But it's interesting that when they had auditions, cats was like, freestyle, like, what do you mean? Like just rap like now? It was a struggle. It's interesting. You know, so freestyle, and that's why I say Frost welcome, because even a lot of dudes that's nice don't freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Word. I see L Answer in the place. I see Angela. What's up, A? Let's make this pop, yo. Let's throw a beat on for A. Next beat, let's eat.
Here. You gotta mute.
He's on mute though. Verbs is on mute. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna go on mute too.
How's that?
That's it. You good now?
You back.
You good?
Turned off the speaker?
You ready? We hear you. No more echo. You good?
So now you have to just put the speaker.
One sec. Can't even hear it.
Can you hear the beat?
Okay.
It's in my element now.
Can you hear the beat, A?
Yeah.
All right, come on.
I'm sorry. Yo, wow, newbie. Damn verbs. I feel like I hear myself too, see? Turn off the speaker in the background. I got that double A. I gotta go down. I got my volume up. Turn your Bluetooth off. Shut up, man. All right, now I got it together. Man, A got that letter. Hold on, man. I gotta relax. I gotta unpack. I gotta tell you, I'm in a good mood, matter of fact. Man, I got my homie to my left, but like he got my sound going crazy, I'm deaf. Hold on, man. I gotta chill. I got that very relaxed hoodie, fresh still. Like, I'm ill in Tarzan. Angel be like, yeah, I am. Yo, like the first of the month. Like, hold on, man. Turn it up, rah. Or I'll turn my headphones down. Hold on, man. I got the crown. When's it coming out now? Wow. Appreciate you, rah. How you do me? I'm gonna tell you, Zoo, thanks for the school, see? Yeah, and on my education. When I was talking about I was a ram, it was like my station, the first of the zodiac. It's really not crack that everybody got an Aries birthday that's coming up. It's whack. It's a second birthday in the pandemic, matter of fact. It's really fucking, I gotta chill. Like Frost, welcome. Dominils, got that curl. Hold on, man, it's like my whole world. It was really just like funny. I was like here thinking about all the jobs and money. And then like my honey, my fucking bro called me and I was like, I gotta go. Sammy, goddamn me. He said, shout out to the EO Dub family. Yeah, if you don't know, he in Bali. Hold on, man, I'm probably gonna go there one day. Unless this motherfucking pandemic keeps me inside in this haze. It's not really hot. I got a lot of more shit to talk about when I'm gonna drop. I gotta really freestyle a little better. I'm really like fried French in my fucking go-getter. And I'm just gonna catch up. I really gotta fucking just be like
Break
Must
that down.
I be a tard?
Yo, hold on. Tell us how you in a good mood today. What's making you feel good today?
Well, I'm hanging out with the homie who's giving me the triple reverb. Apparently.
Ring, ring, ring.
I hear a quadruple.
Just a good. I'm just light, man. I got some rest. Like I just reassessed, got some rest. I cut some fat.
Reassessed, got some rest.
Yeah, trimmed the
I like it.
fat. Made sure things. Life is so short, as we know, and it's like people, we always say time is so valuable, but somebody just dropped a gem on me that actually like energy might be more expensive than time. So,
Wow, that's a bar. I'm not mad at that. Wasted energy is really bad, but good energy is invaluable. Like you can't put a dollar amount on it. Well said. I like that. I'll take that. You can walk and get jewels every day. Before we start playing a game, I want to make sure everybody gets to eat one time. Mike Medine, what's good? What's good with some headphones? Yep, okay. You're giving me the hold up. Shout out to Julio. Shout out to Ox with the halo. Shout out to Ill Answer. Ill Answer, what's up with some bars, my G? You got your headphones ready? Yeah, let's get it. None. Let's get another beat. Next beat, let's eat for Ill Answer.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I don't know where that bass line at. That's cool. I'ma just have to rap every time I come through. I know I'm black. I'm a blackout though. Every time I come through, do it like I'm on it pronto. You know the name, you know the game, you know exactly what it is. And I spit the flames so ends on the top of the brain. Every time I come through, I don't touch around. I don't play no games. Yeah, right on it, back off it. You looking at me kinda awkward, but I'm over here just killing it cause I can. And often, every time I hit this track, I go off like a quick flash. Man, a quick flash, and just hit a quick dash. I don't know about you, but I'm doing with flash. Over here, I'm just spazzing on this beat. Yeah, I'm just rapping all day, every day. That's what I do. I'm capping, no, not capping. I got my cap on, no, with my own kind of logo. I do my own thing. It's my own self promo. You already know this is how I go toe to toe. Don't stop with me. I'll come through like Monopoly. My pass go. I don't think about you, but you looking at me like you wanna do something though. Over here like Figaro. Every time I get some mo, I don't have to get mo dough. Over here trying to get mo shows. You know the name. I-double-L, gotta spit more flames. Every time I come through spitting that thing, you know exactly what it is, man.
What it is, man. What it is, man. What it is, man. Hey, Nunzio. Yeah. Come on, L. What it is, man. What it is, man. Shout out to L. Shout out to everybody in the space. None, I'm about to do that segment. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take it to that segment.
Yep. You want the usual beat or something else?
Let me get the Death of Ignorance beat.
Ooh, all right.
I think you had. Yeah, I do want that. All right.
I definitely got it. I just got to search for it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Shout out everybody again in the space. Mike Medine, you got headphones yet? Okay, let me do this first. Hey, turn it up just a little bit. Hey. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's your dream come true. It's tonight's session of the Zoo Book Review. This is just the truth that I'm giving out to you. Welcome to the new Zoo Book Review. Now, this book is extra street. This is a book about a detective who's walking on American beat. He's walking on a narrow street, but he goes back to Africa. This book is called Nairobi Heat. Now, here's what happens. A man gets kidnapped in America, but they realize he's an ambassador. After a time where they capture her and try to take him hostage for rapping, otherwise known as kidnapping. They kidnap this dude and take him back to Nairobi. Then a detective learns the clues and the plot unfolds slowly. For those that would know me, he's giving him hints and clues like Obi-Wan Kenobi. This book is an African tale. If you buy this book, you will definitely win and not fail. This is how you're exceeding it. It's like an action movie, but you're just at home reading it. There's shootouts and rapping. There's kidnapping. There's a lot of beating dudes up and goon slapping. A lot of things happen in this book that are selective. It's a mystery of an American black detective who goes back to learn and solve the crime slowly. For those who realized and those that didn't know me. That's why the heat comes from the spot called Nairobi as the details of the story unfold slowly. A story you would know. This is sort of like an action flick or like an action TV show. Just remember for the street, this is an action flick in book form called Nairobi Heat. Nairobi Heat. Damn, was you doing drops too, none? That's how the beat goes? Damn.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's just how the beat goes.
yikes. This shit is called Nairobi Heat. It's by Mukoma Wa and Ngugi. It is like an action movie in a book. You know what I'm saying? When I read fiction, I read very much like pulp fiction. I read like crime stories, shoot 'em up shit, gully shit. When I'm reading my fiction traditionally, when I'm reading for work, it's always some equity, race, class, implicit bias. But when I read fiction, it's like super escapism. This is like an action movie just in a book form. It's called Nairobi Heat. I'm gonna share some more fiction, recently or coming up. Anyway, Nairobi Heat. Mike Medine, what's Gucci?
Good evening,
Good evening. Is the flight about to take off?
ladies and gentlemen. Please fasten your seatbelts. This is your captain speaking.
Yes. Yes.
We're about to achieve an altitude of 37,000 feet. As soon as I can get over this beat, yeah. One more time around. Let's go. Yo, it's Mike Medine. I'm on the scene, smoking green. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not sure if this is pure, but what I endure could be worth the cure. But thank God it's Friday. Actually, that's tomorrow. But I'm doing shit my way, like Frank Sinatra. I got ya right where I want ya. So don't move. I'm so smooth. I'm going over this groove, but I got to go slow because this beat gotta be a pro, kind of like Omar Lopez. Right now, I'm coming off the top of your head, which means maybe I'm jumping off your hat bill. Mike Medine, yo, you didn't think he had rap skills just because he's not an MC? Well, I don't claim those initials, but that don't mean that I'm not official, like a Foot Locker uniform. And right now, I come through like Killer Bee Swarm, like yesterday, cause it was Wu-Tang Wednesday. I'm coming off the head, never know what I'm gonna say next. Yo, I stay flexed like a bicep. And then you see the back of my tricep is kind of defined. Yes, I'm coming with the rhyme. And I do it about 69 times because I turn your girl upside down. And then I spin around and round like a tornado. And then I shape it like Play-Doh. Hey, yo, I never know what I'm gonna say, yo. I say so.
Yeah, okay. When you start showing off the triceps, that's when you hit your stride. That's all that. Respect to that. Yo, I think everybody ate. Jug, you can't really spit without headphones. Headphones sound better, my G. Do you have headphones? You on mute though too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that, man. I'm gonna come crispy. Like I just got the new MacBook and everything, so I'm gonna get it.
All right, respect.
Coming back, respect.
Yo, let's do this. Let's play a quick game, yo. You know what's gonna be interesting is how Angel and Verbs are gonna have to. I caught them mid conversation, but Angel and Verbs are gonna have to mute thoughtfully when they play a game. You feel me? You have to be very aware of what's happening. So we're gonna play a game. I'm gonna ask people to get prepared to go in, and we're gonna do 4 bars. I'm gonna think of the topic today. I'm gonna start with 4 people. I'm gonna let 4 people rhyme. You're gonna be doing 4 bars each, and I'm not yet gonna put Angel and Verbs into the so they have to do it. I'm gonna put Angel in, but not both of y'all. Is what I'm saying. So get focused. It's gonna go like this: Ox, Frost, Angel, and Mike Medine. Okay, Ox, Frost, Angel, and Mike Medine. 4 bars in that order. So Frost, get ready. You're gonna rhyme after Ox, and then Angel's gonna come in after. All right. Now here's the rules. No, you don't have to do the sound at the end for this first one. You just have to rhyme a clean 4 bars, and the topic
I cannot
is
even count.
is this
Like autistic today, like
this
worse than
Meghan
ever.
Markle royal family shit. Whatever you know about the royal family, I want y'all to talk about it in these 4 bars. Royal family shit. Let's
Real
go.
family shit.
Royal family. The royal family. It's gonna go Ox, Frost, Angel, and Mike Medine. Ox, Frost, Angel, Mike Medine.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Just wait for it to drop, right?
Yes, sir.
They say good things come to those who wait. So they said the skin was too dark, so they opened the golden gates.
Wow.
They half black, they can't control their fate. I can't understand why can't we just all relate?
I heard Prince Harry and Meghan had to leave to America because the Queen didn't like black children in the family. That's crazy, it's not surprising with the Anglicans and the way that they've been rising. It's the truth, there's no denying.
Man, speaking of dying, mad people was crying when Princess Di was flying on the highway. Wasn't right. Hold on, man. Will and Harry got people mad tight.
Yo, how could no one like Meghan Markle? You see that woman? She just makes your eyes sparkle. But truthfully, she just is disliked by the Queen. And it's your boy, Mike Medine.
It was the true Queen. What she did wasn't hard to. I took her by Oprah. She's the God Boo. The Boo God, true God. A you odd. She made it happen and she played true odds.
Really, we don't need to have much discussion. There's like a 400 history of these people's destruction, and honestly, there's been repercussions like how we free now because of all of it ish.
Shit, you almost had me distracted. Let me talk about mental healthness that's whack shit. Really? She was stressed. Meg said like internally she was feeling depressed.
If anything, you shouldn't worry about who he's married. You should be congratulating Prince Harry. And also, what's up with Oprah? She be making this shit into a joke, bruh.
But nobody was laughing. Beat was popping and I was just laughing. Beat was just blasting. So many questions Oprah was asking. Frost just make it happen.
Yo, the history is deep. False religion they've been teaching. Oh, gospels in the street. Translations they've been changing. But you know I'm with the stuff. Assalamu alaikum Muslim. Jack Frost, I live it up.
And really they just feel them. Like, are they like really just famous children? And really they're really just mad. Like, can't you just be happy you're rich and be glad?
Now, I understand this shit isn't cool, but why is it that in America we make a big deal about this interview when it's not about our leaders? But meanwhile, we're not paying our teachers.
Stop it. Yeah, we gotta unpack, yo. First of all, good fucking job. Good fucking job. Yo, can you keep all 4 of them on the screen for a second? Yo, so many points that they hit that I respect. I mean, one of them is Angel's point about like part of my spirit sometimes is like, woe is me, like I'm a millionaire who doesn't have to be like live in the UK anymore, right? Right? That's part of my spirit too. Also, Frost came with the this is a history of people being racist. Like part of my spirit as an American was like, yo, was we surprised that the Queen was racist? Like, is that what we're surprised about? And then Ox brought in the Oprah part. And there's something ballerific about this, y'all, because Oprah did this for Delph and just had the interview like on Lock Dini and sold the interview to CBS for like 7 million on some like I already did this and funded it and just have it in my pocket if y'all want to see this, right? And then Mike's point, like, why do we fucking care about the royal family? Like, this ain't even our people. Like, this not our shit. Why are we like Oprah puts out the interview and like even for me to bring it up as a topic is like it's on my mind. Why are we talking about this? Damn, I peep every one of y'all perspectives. Y'all each had a unique thing to add to this shit. Wow. That was interesting. I hope people really listen because when you unpack it, everybody's doing something. You know what I'm saying? Saying something. Wow. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let me go let me get verbs in the mix. Let me get verbs, Frost, Ox, and myself. Right? Verbs, Frost, Ox, and myself. And we need a topic though. Let me think to Nunzio. I want Nunzio to try to think of a topic. Verbs, Frost, Ox, and myself.
Poor Nun, he got to get the beat and a topic. He got
Yeah,
two
right?
hands. He got 2 hands. Don't worry, bro. I got you. Do it all now.
Or ill answers out here too. Ill could think of a topic.
I got the topic if you want it.
Oh, whoa.
Go ahead, HR.
So, 60 degrees, COVID over.
Good, I messed you up.
What was it?
The topic is spring fever.
Spring fever.
Mm.
Spring fever.
Wow. It makes me want to change the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could change it. You could change it.
All right.
Go with your instinct.
Oh, my instinct tells me something else. But I don't know if I should do that to y'all. Whatever. Here we go.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Yo. Spring fever, the toes come out. Birds, neo dub, the flows come out. Freestyle, you know, that's what we knows about. Come with these 4 bars and we showing out.
Spring fever is a combination of mood, physical, and behavioral changes experienced when spring comes, and it's crazy how girls come and start changing how they be dressing and behaving.
Behaving in the mishaven, fuck that, I'm just steady blazing like I did last year. Do it again. With spring fever, all I heard was birds and bees, pads and pens.
Ooh, pens for they dumb freshes. The springtime is when the girls start busting the sundresses. That's when it's extra lover. I like it undercover when they use their skin with the cocoa butter.
And now it starts getting warmer. Little flowers get the pollination. Bees be floating around, moving the most nation. Either way, freeze, get the Asian.
Outside with the stars and the constellation. He just took a whole bar away, and it's how it happens, man. My life is always changing.
When it comes to babies, you gotta be patient. Right there, if you just blazing in the other room, but spring is coming, so you gotta put on your shoes and just do something. We was locked in the crib for a couple of weeks. Now we go outside and people we speak.
That's how I need her. The baby was screaming because he just got some spring fever. All he wanna do is go outside and play, like a happy Saturday or Sunday play.
And when the sun be shining on the rays, and either way coming out in any days. Probably pull up with some shorts. Either way we come through and play some sports.
Yeah, like basketball on the court. Yeah, I had to really quit the Newports. The warm weather in Cali got me exercising, doing all kind of sports.
Yo, lick a shot, man, then I lick a shot. I'm back on the beat. After that, then we switch some spots. Might go to Cherry. There, you can chill with Ox.
Springtime chilling with the players. We was in a park in Brooklyn playing Roy Ayers. They was doing it right. You know that song? They be like, my life, my life, my life, my life, in the sunshine.
Ain't no
Pardon me for that
sunshine.
high pitched screech, man.
Nah,
That was awesome.
he got spring fever.
And my fault for the mute. Damn.
You jumped right back on though, double dutching. That was good. Sunshine. What kind of beat is that, man? What's that?
That's
That was
that's a Troy version of Strategy God. He sent it to me about a day ago, and I did all the pieces and just put that together. So it's a Strategy God, solid ground joint.
Yeah, pass that like immediately.
I will send that.
None whipping open the cauldron like, yeah, this is just, some stuff that's cooking over here, little stuff that's brewing over here,
10 minutes to spare.
I
whip something up.
Who? That's already for somebody? What?
See, it's hungry out there. Tell me when that shit ain't come on though. It wasn't super wavy. Just feeling that.
Yo, there's mad horns in it. That shit is really
yo.
dope. I cut it in half, the intro, because it's mad long, but I got you.
All right, so here we go. Now we're gonna do this next 4, and this is where Angel and Verbs are gonna have to test their mute button. You heard? So it's gonna go like this. It's gonna go. I'm gonna try to help them out. It's gonna go Mike Medine into Verbs, into Ox, into Angel. Mike Medine, Verbs, into Ox, then Angel. And we need a topic for this one. I want to go to the studio audience, but I don't want people to feel put upon. So people like Julio, Loose Grams, anybody out there, you got a topic,
click on and click off.
Let us know.
Verbs and Ox, right? Might be doing Verbs, Ox.
Angel? Yeah, correct. Mike, Verbs, Ox, Angel. You see how Verbs was trying to coach just now on the mute button.
I'll throw one
Off mute though. Like the nerve.
A topic.
I'll throw one in. One of my favorite songs by Tupac was Old School off the Me Against the World album. So topic is what was in your old school growing up?
Okay. Let's go. Y'all know the order. Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yo, check it. When we talking old school type of skill, I remember the first group listening to was Cypress Hill. That was back in like 91, before everybody started calling each other son.
That's Verbs.
Yeah,
That's Verbs.
I thought that was 2 bars, but either way.
Let's do it again. No, stop. We're going to do that over because it was too good. And Mike, you're going to be on it. The old school is an alley-oop to y'all. He just killed that Cypress Hill bar. Let's come super clean. None. Same beat. Same thing. Mike Medine starting again. Let's go.
Focus. Yo. I said some shit like type of skill, but the first group I used to listen to was Cypress Hill. I did that shit back in like 91. That was before everybody started calling each other a son.
A matter of fact, either way, I used to remember RUN Run, DMC back in the day, and other cats like LL Cool J.
We didn't play games, but my people love to play. We used to talk about each other each and every day. It was to go outside and really, really hard to rap. We all love teams rocking a starter cap.
You went over a little bit. It's hard to hear when I'm spitting a little bit. I'm over here like, damn, this was some dumb shit. And I'm going to talk about it when I rap old schoolness. It's over. I can't even do this. It's impossible. Verbs.
Y'all was doing it. I ain't hear no feedback.
Okay.
Come again, Mike, right here.
Still picking it up. The next group I listened to was House of Pain, because they was related to going insane in the membrane. That's going back to Cypress Hill. I didn't take the pills.
Either way, it got thrills like EPMD. Yo, you got to chill. Take it back to KRS-One. Can't forget him or Rock Him Allah, son.
Yo, back in the days, listening to Wu and the Tribe. Everybody in my block always kept it live. Talking about smoking woolies. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because my life is a little more coolie.
Fool, you fool, see? Let me talk about Mob Deep giving me food beats. And at the end, I'd be like, the Prodigy, bringing havoc, HNIC.
Woo! To the BRAND, to the Nubian. Gotta slow down, cause punks jump up to get beat down.
Yeah.
That's where I used to surround sound. And then we used to jump the same clowns.
Either way, we come through like not insane clowns, but organized confusion. And cats like the main source. Understand hip hop was like my brain source.
The brain source, my main thought. My train of thought, stay on track. Bring it back down to main source. Nigga, this what it's gonna be. Me and Keith Murray smoking on the bomb by Z.
Huh. When I was on my rap shit, it was like when I was going to Catholic school. Yeah, I told you, angel fool. Hold on, man, you gonna pray real and overrule.
Back to the old school. And when I was getting vocal, I started listening to this guy named Reggie Noble. That was before I met Steadman. You guys know that other guy. His name was Redman.
And other cats like Boot Camp. They not really that old, but either who can. Had the tin boot flow in. Either way, back in the days with Snow End.
It was slow in. But times we just made it faster. Getting twisted, all Phillies in the Dutch master. Nobody was rocking Babe. Nah, the only thing we was rocking was that purple tape.
Hold on, man. It's like a rape. I got 5 on it on the mixtape. While we doing shit, it's like a date. And I like that real romantic woo when you're frustrated.
Stop. Hold on.
Straight.
Hold on.
Somebody knows what I'm talking about, but I didn't want to say too much. Romantic woo. Yo, HR. Romantic woo.
When you frustrate. Yo, we heard the Purple Tape. We heard Cypress Hill. We heard House of Pain. We heard Main Source. Boot Camp. Damn. Yo, let me tell you, Cypress Hill, me and Nunn had Cypress Hill on a cassette tape. And we did not yet know that they were from Cali.
Me neither. Me neither.
No,
Right?
hold up. Can I really explain this, please?
Please.
All right. So first off, Source Magazine. We always get Source Magazine, both of us. And in the back of the magazine, there's all these ads. And for some reason, I don't know why, but we saw that Cypress Hill shit before. You know what I mean? So I literally, Zoo, one of my best friends, is like, yo, come to my dad's record store and grab some shit. His name is John Bay. He introduced me to Main Source. That's another story. But Zoo ended up going with him there because I couldn't go. And then Zoo hits me up like, yo, they gave me mad free cassettes. But the one that he took out of all the ones that were on there was actually the picture of the Cypress Hill album because he saw that symbol in the back of the Source.
Woo.
And yo, he came and picked me up, yo, and we was in the car and put that cassette in, and we was like, oh my God, yo, dead ass. I don't know if I would have ever smoked weed if it wasn't for Cypress Hill. That music was incredible. And I was like, yo, they smoke bad weed, but this shit is amazing, yo.
But also when we contextualize it, right? How East Coast did that shit sound though? Like at the time,
Right, yeah.
You know how I could just kill a man and then they fuck around and did a video.
So wasn't Muggs their producer?
Yeah.
Filmed the video in the East Village.
Muggs is from the Bronx. No, he's from the Bronx.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So they even said
that's why that sound probably was so New York.
They said at the time that a lot of people thought they were from Cypress Hill in the Bronx. But man, we played that album like that's a time when you got to admit the first time you heard them, nothing else sounded like that, yo.
No,
they had like guitars, they had hardcore.
Yo, the first song was Pigs.
Yeah.
Now, what better way to draw people in? This shit is against the cops. Like they call them pigs. Yeah.
This little piggy went to market.
The way he raps,
that
too,
shit was crazy.
That fucking nasal sound of his.
Yes.
You know, it's unique.
My other shit, of course, is I
them.
want to get high.
Little piggy went to market.
Yo,
So
but honestly, I think part of their appeal was that their beats, sounded more East Coast. Like
Yeah,
Muggs was putting down some shit. He was like the West Coast Wu, basically. DJ Muggs back then.
But also,
That's a
his whole sound was on some like shit that was like really on our level. So that was part of the appeal with Cypress Hill for me.
Yeah, man.
The reason it got confused too, though, is because it's Cypress Hills in East New York. You know what I'm saying? Cypress Hills is like between East New York and Queens, and it's like a known New York area. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, honestly, I guarantee you there's a Cypress Hill in every state. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I realized how there's
okay.
a Newark. There's a Newark in Delaware too. You drive 95 South, you see Newark in Delaware. But we were in Germany, driving in Berlin to that radio station, and there was a Newark in Berlin, and I was tranked at the time. Like, oh my God, there's the names of these places. Like before I had traveled anywhere.
Going to Newark. Newark.
And shout out to Frost. Shout out to the connections that are in Newark, yo. Newark, at the time when I was a young man, was the place we didn't really go often because, for my era, we was Shook Dini, and they'll take your car. Like that movie, New Jersey Drive, was about car stealing in Orange and Newark and all the towns surrounding there, Irvington, and that's a fact. They used to be famous for taking whips, so I would never hang out there. Then later on in life, becoming a principal in Newark and really having a vested interest in the kids and everything in Newark. And now I am coaching one of the assistant superintendents. Her name is Dr. Ortiz, Dr. Maria Ortiz, and I'm coaching her now. She's over 16 high schools, and I'm her coach. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Newark is deep. Deep. What's up with another beat, none? Damn. They was going in. Old School, Spring Fever, and Royal Family was doing well. We're going to play a couple games. Hold on.
What is this for? Are we playing a game or this?
Nah, we just rhyming.
All right. Then we do this.
Let me keep it serious. Let me break down some of my early Newark experience. This was a place from my home, but not far. You could travel on the turnpike, but they won't take your car. Matter of fact, they take your car and they won't show you love. How dare you park your car in front of that club? When you come out, they're gonna leave, your face is looking shitty. They're probably selling the parts now in Jersey City. After that, cats will run shit. I remember we had run-ins with dudes in Newark when we was in New Brunswick. That was wild because they was selling weed and fencing. They was getting their weed supply from down in Trenton. Trenton, pardon me for speaking dirty. I'm just breaking down some neighborhoods that exist within Jersey. You can't see the trees for the forest. Shout out to 4 City Brewing, as we mentioned, it's in Orange. Not Orange, it's the best Orange. My sister herself could test Orange because she lives in West Orange. But matter of fact, it's a true thing to be. She is a principal in Newark City. That's true, it's not a rule. My sister is a principal currently at a charter school in Newark. Look at that selection. It's just another wild invention of the Newark connection. Also, speaking of Reggie Noble, the dead man who had many Earth quotables. Matter of fact, he's my favorite MC out of Brick City. If you don't like that, you could lick titties. After that, he's writing. I liked him because he was hard body MC, plus he was light skinned. So sometimes I would learn his rhymes and say them. I would get his tapes and records and wax and I would play them. An early Redman sound. I like the second album, Dark Side, with his head sticking out the ground on the cover. All you really see is his head. He's screaming and the background atmosphere is red. Pardon me for breaking down album colors like Slaughter. I like his third album, Muddy Waters. That's probably my favorite out the trio. Matter of fact, when I first heard it, I said, Ay Dios mío. Oh my God, in Spanish. I wish I could collect every MC freestyle from Redman and just vanish. Pardon me for being so pretty. I'm just representing Reggie Noble, who was also born in Brick City. That was just another selection. I was just making another powerful Newark connection. That's when we would rhyme and we would spark. We hosted Rocksteady in Newark every year at Lincoln Park. That happened for like 6 years, probably in a row. It was me, Baxter, Nunzio, Vice, and Pro. We would do that show every year like a citizen. In Newark, we was hitting it off. Blake and Ritalin. Pardon me for you to believe. The 1 year Redman performed is the 1 year that none had to leave. Sorry me for pointing that out. That's just a true story in our life without a doubt. Nunzio for this selection, just making the freestyle about Newark connections. Yo, that is
Yo, we met before because I was at those festivals.
Wait, everybody, wait. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, you know,
he be in his feelings. He be in his feelings about this for like 10 years. For like 10 years, he's upset about this.
Hey Zoo, I was there with the Outs,
and
so
I gotta
we definitely
tell this
met because I was there at Lincoln Park with the Outsiders and Piff James and
Frost,
Ron.
Frost, save yourself. Shout out to Piff James. Shh. All right, none. All right, none. All right.
Who's involved in this one? And this
no, never mind. Everyone mute none.
Let me just tell it. So, yo, Rocksteady always was fans of Rocksteady. Me, Zoo, we used to go before there was any discussion or even thought that motherfuckers would be hosting it. You know what I mean? Much less. But yo, Leia is the one that does all of the bookings and stage management. You know what I mean? So when I'm there, while these guys are hosting and I help them do stuff, I usually end up helping Leia do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because she's by herself. She don't really have an assistant. I'm like, yo, you need me? I got you. You know what I'm saying? And yo, every year since the beginning, I was like, why don't you get Redman to like the headliner and all of this? And then the one day I got to leave early because it's going late and it was like a rainstorm. She's looking at me like, what do you mean you got to go? I was like, yeah, I got to go. I got to set up, you know, EO Dub. And she was like, oh my God, like, I don't want to tell you. I was like, what? And when I looked at her, I could see it in her face. And I was like, nah, yo. She was like, yeah, Redman is the headliner that we didn't tell you about. That's why there's been a question mark on this shit the whole day. And I'm hurt. But I'm going to tell you what made my fucking day on the way back is Angel. It was in your car with Roan and Troy, I believe. Right. And it was a rainstorm. And yo,
Angel said monsoon. Angel said it was a monsoon.
All right. Well, whatever. Yo, these people were driving with the window down. Right. And we went into this puddle, yo. And when I tell you that not only the passenger was soaked, the driver was soaked, like that much water went into the car. Like if they opened the car, there would be water like pouring out of it. And yo, we hit this puddle and it hit these dudes and they was pissed and they looked at us and then yo, we rolled down the window like, you got your window down, bro. And they just looked at each other like, damn, like you can't say nothing. And you know, it's messed up. But yo, that literally, I laughed so hard, and it was like I just, you know, sorry to do that over somebody else's misery, but yo, it was fantastic and funny.
As far as that Jersey love, right? You know, as Nun said, me and Nun went to Rocksteady when it was on 98th Street in a fucking basketball court. You know, when it first started, like it was like a park gym. We followed it for years. Then we were able to host it. Then we hosted it downtown on the pier, which is super dope. And eventually we got to come back and host it at Summer Stage, which in Central Park, which was crazy for many years. But those years that it was in Jersey, they would always have a surprise guest that they wouldn't even tell us about as hosts, and they would have question marks on the schedule, like not telling us. And yo, when she said fucking Redman was there that day, yo, I'm like a little kid, man. I'm getting flashbacks right now of that day. Oh my God. When he did the goodness, which is probably arguably my favorite Redman record. I peed on myself a little bit on stage, yo. I'm dead ass. Like this shit was too real. It was, and I've been blessed like that by doing Rocksteady. We saw so many people. Tip and Kane and Fat Joe and
I saw
everybody.
There.
I mean, yeah. Then there's all of those acts. Like, there's a year when Wordsworth. We were at the pier, and Wordsworth arguably kicked one of the illest freestyles like ever. He
I
came
believe
out
it.
and climbed up on a ladder and was rhyming on top of the ladder. That shit was nuts. Like
Mm.
you'll never see that type of hip hop.
No cap,
Um,
Young Z just sent me a hoodie in the mail, the Outsiders hoodie from the video that he just shot, which is super dope.
it's
And
respect. We
yeah,
love the
so it's
outs,
just all
yo.
love, man, from home all day.
New
When you
York
was spitting
all
the verse, I
day.
was smiling the whole time.
Yeah, man. The outs brought us Rod Digger. The outs brought us
Eminem.
and that beat that Sean Price killed later in the years. He killed that figure four beat. It was really the pace one beat. You know what I'm saying? That do 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 do. That's really a pace one record from the Outsiders. Anyway, hip hop fucking hieroglyphics I'm sharing there.
Yo,
Nice.
quiet as kept. That I declare war beat
That's
is
it.
is the beat that Griselda did with DMX just recently. They jacked that.
Okay, got you. Yo, shout out to Osty, man, with the fuck. Let's put it up. And yo,
Peace,
Osty is
brother.
put back gang. We so proud of you, bro. We be talking about you in our staff meetings, and we just excited and we proud. And man, listening to everybody's angle and their level of engagement is so dope. I'm gonna pivot just for a moment because Osty is here. But um, what's interesting, Osty, is for us who damn, I want to say this to you succinctly. For those of us who started the MC challenge and we're so like caught into the nostalgia of it and the spirit of it, it's so ill to watch another chapter hold it that dearly. You know what I'm saying? Or respect it to that degree. Like I look at Basics angle, and Basics is a fucking world champ, like killer ninja. And for him to come off on that round, he feels some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Then there's Monkey, who moved through this first round as we watched last night, right? But is also like a sensei, of this work, and how you guys just hold it so dearly is it's always like magical to me. Majesty, who passed away, he and I used to have arguments often, and it would be about him telling me like what is EOW, right? And to the point where I would almost be offended. But part of my spirit is impressed. Like, look at this dude so blood into gang that he's like, no, that's not the fucking essence of what this is. And I'm like, damn, like take it easy. Like I'm one of the guys who started it, and I'm almost like, hey, like take a breath. That I respect y'all gangster in that realm, man, for holding to the true spirit of what this shit is. So I will say that formally to you virtually here, sir. And good evening, man. Share just a little bit, of course, without revealing, but just the experience for you, just briefly for a couple people that are here this evening. What's the experience been like thus far?
I mean, for me personally, it was pretty crazy because I work in public art and grant season is like pretty much now. So I had all these grant applications backed up. Like that's my whole year being prepared. Plus I'm doing my masters at the same time. Plus this thing was like a fucking marathon of like coaching the MCs. Just like they had only 2 weeks to write all their material. Like that's fucking nuts that they pulled it off. Just to like, be there and reassure them and like all that, the managing the emotions shit and sharpening their swords, man. And the payoff is amazing. Obviously, there's a lot of frustrations with the process of dealing with a major, television network, but the product is amazing and it's an adrenaline rush just to see like all the Facebook hype these MCs are getting. It's crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. I know they litty. That's what I was saying. The basics, like what I know, whatever happened on the show, but I know you fucking hot in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I know that people is looking at you and looking for you. It's blessed to be on the screen like that. We're super proud over here, bro, and just kind of basking in it and taking it in. I can't wait formally for like full blown subtitles that I can really vibe because I be watching it with Osti or with excuse me with Oli, and he be watching it and he be like, oh shit. And I'm like, what did they say? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? He gets excited. Um Waita being there, you know what I'm saying? You presented to us too, but it's funny watching it with Olivier. I'm looking at it through his eyes because he's a real hip hop head too. It's interesting too. I didn't get at him, but he was talking about like the levels of hip hop, and I'm like, this is a dude who collects CDs. You know what I'm saying? He's like a fucking curator, like Olivier is like a hip hop fucking Jedi too. Anyway, I digress. The
Oh, he's
show is dope, and
touring.
we're dumb excited.
Has he been? He's been like translating a little bit for you some of the
Little
lines.
bit, and he'll answer questions that we'll have, right? So, for example, well, Monkey was on too. So, like Bong was asking him, we saw the reaction from judges, right, watching it, and then um, Bong asked Monkey, excuse me, about his last bars, that the judges were really banging with. So he broke down some of his bars, which was dope. And when we ask Oli questions, he'll break it down for us. And he'll share layers that we're not aware of. Like the guy who's host. I don't want to throw salt in the game. I'm not trying to rev anybody up. But the guy who's host, he kind of revealed to us that he's not like that dude, you know what I'm saying, with the hip hop shit. That's a layer we're not aware of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to hear things like that.
I mean, the guy used to host hip hop parties back in the day, like way back in the day. So it's not like he's from nowhere either, but he's a TV personality now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. He's not like the ultimate host, but he's the host for the purpose of this mission. Which
Facts, yo. Facts. And there, I actually saw a commercial within the show that he's on, and it looks like some reality super plasticky shit that he's on. You know what I'm saying? But again, here I am pointing things out, but I'm incredibly happy. Like there's my challenges are vastly outweighed by the successes that we're seeing, you know what I'm saying, in the vibe. So we're gonna have let's after the season, let's have a real for real session where we can unpack and people can share feedback, you know what I'm saying, and we really can have a dialogue about the different things that we've seen and some of the challenges you guys have experienced.
Absolutely. I think that's like some basic, like elementary shit for going forward for the next steps, you know what I mean? So absolutely.
Facts. What's up with some bars though, Osty? You got headphones?
No.
You big. About to wag my finger at you. If you ain't have a fucking television show on, I'd shame
You see, they get on TV and now they ain't got no hammer. Nah, that's okay. We're so glad to see you, bro. Man, we know, some of us definitely know some production and some event pains of greatness and highs of, oh my God, greatness. And then like sit around and why wasn't it done yesterday? Well, so we get it like a lot. Some of us don't, but yeah, appreciate you pulling up. And it's been really dope. And like I said in the chat, the footage is like gorgeously like I'm really excited to continue on. And thanks my Franglais friends for helping me out because it just didn't stick. It never stuck.
Man.
Ça va bien?
So many thoughts are coming through my head. It's just dope. I'm glad that you pulled up, Osty. Good to see you, bro. None. What's up with a up tempo like Carnegie type? Shout out to Verbs. Hey. Yo, Super Zoo born Jersey T-Mac gang. I gotta shout it out to Quebec gang. This is Super Zoo Jersey T-Mac gang. I gotta shout it out to Quebec gang. This is Super Zoo rolling so that you would know. How dare you blast off with a TV show? How keep the energy and culture balanced? Imagine a French version of the MC Challenge. You can see it now, Quebec television. It tells lies to your vision until you listen. Coast to coast this is how I roast biz. Osty, I don't even give a fuck who the host is. As long as this is translating through the screen. This is EO Dub energy, know what I mean? This is how we start casing this, start blazing this. We go to the Church of God, I'm a Jasonist. This is how I start building. Half of the spirit of that first episode was dedicated to Jason Williams. The vision was so clean. When I see these presents on the TV screen, it was magnificent, tremendous, exactly. It was like the spirit of God staring at me. It was the black bear appearing in the experience, like a seed that was planted in the earth in the pyramid. Style's terrific, the stylistics. We was in the pyramid, so call this the hieroglyphics. It's the memories, it's still the energy, it's still the hydroponic weed and the Hennessy. It's still the Caribbean, it's still Vivian. It's still in the same skin that you living in. Coast to coast me, still trying to roast me. T-neck to Quebec gang, shout out to Osty. Woo! That's how we living. This is for those giving thanks, so this is Thanksgiving. Super Zoo Jersey born T-neck. Shout out to EOW Quebec gang. This is Super Zoo New Jersey T-neck gang. Giving a shout out to Quebec gang. This is Super Zoo Jersey T-neck gang. I'm trying to give a shout to Quebec gang. This is how I do. When words manifest, that's like watching your dreams really coming true. This is things that we seen but never saw before. They had TV shows, but none was this raw before. None came across with MCs that would do best. They was doing freestyles on TV in French. They was sounding French like an early Rockefeller. They could hear MCs with the acapella. That's where they can really express themselves in their spirit. That's when the crowd can really hear it. Matter of fact, this is for the young sisters and brothers. But in Quebec, I bet you there's even some old white grandmothers who tuning in like, damn, look what happened. I didn't realize I'd be interested in this here rapping. But that's when their brain cells move to action. It leads to the consumer subscription satisfaction. That's how it happens. It just expresses itself through D's spirit when I'm rapping. This is the truth, but no capping. All I need is the LaFin 5 version in closed caption. Ooh! I need to hear the verses in English so I can see the spirit when they spit this. Lyricist. Super Zoo Jersey born T-neck. I'm just gonna try to give a shout out to Quebec. This is Super Zoo Jersey T-neck gang. Giving a shout out to Quebec gang. Jersey side T-neck gang. I'm just giving a shout to Quebec gang. Hey, 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 hey. T-neck, you heard? Repping my set. Yeah, man. That's what I said. You heard what I said? I don't even give a shit who's hosting it. This shit is too powerful. You know what I'm saying? Word. Shout out Quebec gang. Yo, let's get one more round out. Everybody's about to jump in, yo. We about to do the bar brawl at the end of the Burt Reynolds movie. This is what happens. It's gonna be these MCs in this order. We spit in 4 bars. And I want Julio. No, let me go Juggler. I want you to think of a topic. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. I want you to think of a topic. Here's how it's gonna go. It's gonna go verbs into Frost into Angel into Mike Medine we're gonna do it like that. Those 4 verbs: Frost, Angel, Mike Medine. Verbs: Frost, Angel, Mike Medine. Jug, what do you deal with? What do you deal with?
All right. Yo, so basically when everything opens and the world opens up again, it's gonna be like Prohibition ends, like / maybe some sexual revolution kind of crazy shit. People be going wild and shit. You know what I mean? So just like the biggest spring fever opening joint celebration ever. Boom.
All right. This is when the world opens back up. Opens back up. And he did say something about sexual revolution. So
it might be crazy. People pent up at home, I guess, not trying to hook up with anybody or whatever.
Yo.
Use all the nuance.
Yo, when the world open back up, shit'll be popping. Probably be a lot of babies dropping. Cause people get outside and get it on in. Loving to be inside in front of each other and
I got a babysitter on deck. Even in a pandemic, man, I'm not stressed. We go out and act up on some nonsense. Hit the field and humble and puff a lot of cess.
Whoa, you gotta just relax. Let me just tell you, when the world opened up, I might not go out intact. Like, really, I'm just fine with being enclosed. Hold on, man, it's like looking a little shitty like your commode.
But we try to live these American dreams like Dusty Roads. And so we just drop the elbows. And then we drop the knees, please. It's Mike with Dean, smoking trees. Yes, indeed.
Hopefully that COVID doesn't crack his knuckles and get it popping. Hopefully COVID-24 ain't watching.
What?
And ready to jump. Either way, we still gonna have some fun.
I just keep my distance. Don't let nobody in my 6 feet presence. Like an invisible sphere is walking around me. But I move around, do what I want to do like a bounty hunter.
Hold on, man, I'm a gunner. And I used to be like wild extra, but now I'm kind of like being introverted. Like, hold on, man, verbs. We like telling them I'm heard it.
Hopefully people don't try to get perverted up around Easter, because we just want to follow the leader. His name is Biden, but yet some of us ain't riding. It doesn't matter, because at least we don't have to listen to that other cracker.
What?
Either way, when the word come through, still matter factor. Whatever they doing, they still lying with the type of flow they pursuing. And get you opened up and get your bodies moving. But on the low, they undercover, they pursuing.
And COVID's just the beginning. I suggest you get a passport. We don't got no time to stay around here like it's a sport. This is where the slavery had its chains up. No time for no retort.
Hold on, man, that made me snort. I gotta laugh and like you with it. Like when I pivot and do my crossover, like defense, and it's like over.
Wow.
Over, but then we gotta listen to Oprah talking to Meghan Markle. Once again, it's gonna sparkle like the stars as Mike Badine comes with these bars.
Yo, hold up, break it down. Niceness. Hold on, niceness. Let me say, y'all said a bunch of shit in this one too about when the world opens up. The science about some people, it's interesting how Angel says she might stay introverted. I think some people might go ham, you know what I'm saying, and go like Bala Benini, like Jug was talking, and I think other people might retreat further into themselves, you know, because they've been like reprogrammed or retrained during this time. Interesting. I know that the weather just shifting here, like around me, is having me outside like crazy. So it's I don't know. I'm having that other version. Like I want to get it popping. Like I want to go to Tulum like tomorrow. Um, what about writtens for us? Do you write too, bro?
Oh yeah,
Could you spit a written a cappella for us?
sure.
It's on
Ready?
you. Yep.
All right. No time for game, that's no cap. Chocolate with the white sprinkles on it, that's no caps. They so whack, I know that. They cannot hold that when they see the way I do what I do. Yeah, I'm smoother than Bobby Womack. Kaza Soze, I got no strap. The mine is where I'm known to set them up. That's a ghost trap. I should have been on Hot 97 with way most stacks, but I put other people before me, and none of them same people bore me. They corny on the corner telling the same old stories. When I was growing up, they dumped me, always tried to ignore me. I kicked it out in Newark, and then I slept out in Kearney. I never bragged about my friends or how I roll with an army, because the same people that I was with was always trying to harm me. Chicks wanted to be around me but couldn't be loyal. They knew that I was a man that could build a bridge from soil, but shortcuts look better to folks in turmoil. I'm cooking at the right temperature like a London broil. You baked potatoes get caught up when you're not in the foil.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, I spaced out the rest of the verse right there. But yeah.
Yo, who told you about Ill Dub again?
Steve Almighty, man.
Steve Almighty.
Yep,
Jesus. You a good addition, bro. We glad you here. Yo, can we end with some acapellas? My people that got acapellas, Osti, I'm looking directly at you. People with acapellas, can we get an acapella off as we close out tonight? Verbs, I know you got acas. Jug, even with no headphones, could spit a aka. But Osti, what's Gucci with a aka?
I mean, everything's in French though for my like writtens, you know.
Spit that.
Yeah. You want to hear French written? Okay. Yeah.
Be comfortable, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Acapella. It's on you. What you want to do?
Smash up le ton jusqu'à ce que le carton crame. Je m'approprie des grosses puffs qui vident mes poches de grammes. 5 piastres ça touche, le gros ça coûte la peau des fesses. Ajoute au bras au total, let's go, on smoke le cesse. Une forte haleine de ton grâce à l'inhalation. Québec Gold de Silver Haze mérite des médailles de bronze. Vagabond et fils de riche, ensemble se twist des spliffs. Unis par l'harmonie de la potence du kryptonite. Je suis comme smash par les puffs de mangue, mes potes qui puffent ensemble. Se comporte comme un prof de science qui porte une robe de chambre. Relax, divan, pantoufles, les chambres du Parlement sans doute. Il bloque les chances du chanvre comme l'avalanche sans vaisseau d'en fausse. Il faut défendre le parti bloc, pas pour notre patrie. Légalise-moi ça tout de suite. Chris-moi le double en tapis. La bombe comme Nagasaki qui fait qu'on tombe dans le monde de Alice. Alexandre Despatie qui participe aux Olympiques. Les triple flips sont freestyle comme si ce qui est gratuit. Glace sur le Freezeland. Ainsi que le flow, il patine. Tire la taupe, le crème, THC, glace, c'est que j'aime. Pacté dans les cornes et les gens qui donnent des migraines. Je vaccine les alvéoles, la peau est faite de pub. Le papier qui pue parfaitement pour ce que je reste dans ma bulle. Petite fumée nocturne qui gâche à l'aube de la vie. La poésie du moment, c'est une grosse philosophie. Épistémologie de coin de table pendant que j'égrine les coudes. Pensée rendue instable, y'en a qui disent je suis fou. Le gros, tu réfléchis trop, faudrait que tu lâches la drogue. Mais c'est pas juste le weed d'envie qui fait que je m'interroge. Débug mon cerveau stress, ça me prend un joint solide. Un instituto qui fesse, puis là, je suis euphoriste.
Jesus.
Boom, boom.
You know what's crazy, bro? Ever since we first started traveling, hold on, I gotta plug my headphones in. Hold on. Ever since we first started traveling, I think it was Paris first. We were just saying that even in any language, you can really tell when somebody's killing shit. You know what I'm saying? My wife and I were watching the Fender Fab the other night, and you can tell. You know, there's a kid. What was his name? This might have been the Sunday night show. Or the Monday night show, sorry. LeMind. Even without LeMind, even without understanding him, I'm like, he's bodying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's something to that. Verbs,
Yeah,
what's up with the Aka?
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it international. I'm gonna spit in Spanish first. All right. Fíjate o fájate o mejor amárrate de tu pedestal, bájate o prepárate. Yo no sé karate, pero sé que tú vas a ver cuánto sabe este tipo que parece árabe. Le dicen verbs y también el atrevido. De barato estos niños como pedazo de vidrio con micrófono brillo. Un MC distinguido de lo mejor de latino en los Estados Unidos. Siempre ha sido mi destino a ser un poeta. Escribo lo que vivo sin relajo ni chercha. Si piden buena letra, yo doy la respuesta. No tiene que ser genio para darte cuenta. Vivo abriendo puertas para todos los raperos, usando mi talento, no volteando como cuero, no lo hago por dinero, hasta claro ser intento, sacrifico los pollitos como hace el santero, ni falso ni pendejo, con un vocabulario, un verdugo sabio, que tuve que todo el ánimo. Fuck, I fucked up. Damn.
Savage.
Yeah, I haven't rocked that. You see me rock that joint live.
I have.
A while back, but yeah.
So first, let me say, showing off. Then let me say, that there's part of that footage. Pardon me. There's part of that footage just now of you spitting that you should go back on EOW TV on YouTube later tonight and film part of it and put it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a cappella, so there'll be no delay over you over a beat, and you were going in. There's part of there at the top where you was really going in.
I legit thought that Zoo was coughing to be like, you're styling on him.
He said
he was just.
It's a fact.
He was just
a fact. I like that whole. Yo, so let me keep it international.
Not for nothing. Real talk. Spanish kind of lends itself. It's like kind of like a better language for rap, because in Spanish, like all of the words are either masculine or feminine. So they all have like either a O sounding for like the men or an A sounding for like the feminine, like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of words that rhyme just because it's got a masculine or a feminine suffix.
Yeah.
We're going to do some more Spanish back and forth, you and I.
But with that said, meaning that like every single word could have the same suffix if it was applied to it, right?
Right.
There is no language like English for rapping. Let's keep that clear and concise.
Nah, he's contending that. I like it. I like the Spanish flow.
Mm. There is
But
no
I'll tell you this:
language like English.
you was bodying early in that set. So go film that. That should look good. Good money. Yo, None, what's
Acapella
up
was
with the
chilling.
acapella? None, what's up with the acapella?
Yep, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All
Oh
right.
shit, green time, green time.
Yeah, this is a familiar one, but I'm gonna spit it anyway because people don't usually catch on to what I'm saying. So my faction is into making things happen. So major, you can only be minor distractions. Now, my failure, that should be something hard to imagine. Delve so deep, my depth can't even be fathomed. And as far as that balance, anytime, any place, but are you up for the challenge? I got nothing to fear. See, I'm totally balanced. Combine that with the fact I'm a natural talent. Hands callous, no palace, whatever. Can't be seen as average. No, never. Anything I contribute to, I better it. Use proper etiquette. Proper people benefit. Those that are improper, spinal cord severage, or teach them about the error in their ways and let them live. My design more complex than pyramids. Progressive. That's what my DNA helix is. Spirit generate like nuclear reactors. So when I die, that'll be a nuclear reaction. But run to the vicinity, absorb this energy from a person with hardly any radioactivity. I have, but don't force. I act out my visions. I never force it. I nurture it into fruition. No lower or equal, play against higher divisions. So upon winning, I'm placed into a higher position. Bring on the competition.
Damn.
Bumberated.
What?
Fire for that.
Wow.
That was crazy, None.
I'm like looking through my phone for like raps now that I want to say now.
Severage.
Fuck.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, dude. That's what's up.
Yeah, that shit is
Yeah,
illy,
nah,
yo.
good shit, bro.
Yo, I gotta
You
jump
did the
in.
progressive DNA bar. Yo.
Oh, word, Carnage, you on?
Yeah.
What you say,
Yeah,
Con?
yeah,
Come on,
you,
Con.
Next,
yeah.
Carnage
Check
next.
it. Yo, legendary, my pen is scary, similarly to Kerry or Freddy Krueger. Y'all losers is Ben and Jerry's. I'm bending every reality. Challenges get buried like bullets, body and bums and bystanders daily. The fly grammar sailing, tidal waves raising, ground starts shaking. I can skaters off the railing, sharper than the impaler. Vlad or Sue Taylor, you're not what you claiming, more nameless than famous. Checkerboard players get your chest piece caved in, feeling like a cave caved in. Now the attic becomes basement. Capture the move blatant on camera zoom lenses. My attitude, mechanical hands slapping you faceless. Gold metal bracelets in this Baphomatic matrix. I'm laughing at the waitress waiting for the waiters weighing. Same time, different crime slime making his way in. Hoes tell like the days in. That could be dangerous.
Jesus. What everybody's want to do this, huh?
Yo.
Yo.
Come on,
Bomba
Ox.
clots.
You do that dark, Zoo. You do that dark.
Come
Yo.
on, Ox.
Them
Damn,
all scared of the bad man. I lead a chair, no pom pom. We here, prepared for that blam blam. Everywhere in my city, they like dark nights in Gotham. You run away from your problems. Now I'm a play possum. Don't forget it popping. From the Gaza Gully to London, New York going to Compton. Hopping out the coupe, it's a phantom. No roof, souped up like wonton. Rest in peace, Mandela. To them free bourgeois bantan. Get them with the anthem. Hip hop in the patois. I'm the dance style master. Number one top shotter. Bumbleclad.
Jesus, why I deal with?
Yada.
Hook shot.
Jug is next.
Yardman juggler, why I deal with?
Yo, I woke up early on my born day and headed into the precinct. Captains, lieutenants, and chiefs don't care what we think. Our orders are to stop and frisk. Yeah, we got Glocks and clips. Internal affairs ain't botching this. It's all politics. My fellow officers knew that my wife was a sister. So the black baby doll hanging on my locker was a mix-up. All my complaints to my superiors fell on deaf ears. They said, "This is a good job, son. This is your best years." I shed tears, wondering if I was ever going to get framed. Marksman, right at the service, I was the best trained. But beat down, I knew that they would never accept change. Massenhead, bullseye at the test range. They invited us to the cookout, but I was still on the lookout. Had a scuffle with Sergeant Murphy and I got mushed out. A bullet in the brain, retirement, I'm gonna get pushed out. Feeling all the advice I ever got was, yo, don't puss out. Yo, in my neighborhood, a stoolie or a snitch was a curse, bro. They knew my wife was a nurse, bro. They knew where she works, bro. They followed her in the late night. She was just driving in circles. Why'd I take this job? That should have tested to be a fireman. Daddy, uncle, and grandpa all chilling in retirement. So what wore a wire? I'm gonna change this environment. Wish me luck. I'm on a mission to break this blue wall of silence.
Wow.
So they kill me at the end, bro.
That's
wow.
from some Nada shit. That's
they knew
from
my
some
wife
Nada
was
shit.
a nurse. They knew where she worked at. Damn.
Yeah, my wife was a nurse, bro. They knew where she worked,
bro.
They followed on a late night. She was just driving in circles, and I fucked it up. I left out feeling like John Serpico, but it was worse though. In my neighborhood, a stoolie or a snitch was a curse, bro. They knew my wife was a nurse, bro. They knew where she worked, bro.
Oh,
yo,
man,
they
you're a
followed on a late
savage.
night. She was just driving in circles.
I used to ride my bike from Corner to Bloomfield often,
Word.
so shout out to
shit.
Broad Street. I used to live with my stepdad for a brief time over there by the Friendlies in Bloomfield, so
yeah.
it's crazy to
It's a
see somebody from home doing what you're doing. Stay blessed.
Word,
That's where the firehouse is, Jug, right?
Yeah, my firehouse is down here by right off Bloomfield Avenue and Dodge Street, Watsisting Avenue, down in South End, right by Newark.
Yo, Jug.
Oh yeah.
Jug.
Yeah.
But you gotta hit it though. Like, she was a nurse, bro. They knew where she worked, bro. Driving in circles. You gotta hit that circles like that. You heard?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, because I missed the
Oh,
one line with
shit.
John Serpico shit, but I put all the motion into it and everything. That was like actually the first verse I ever wrote where I actually literally cried right in the verse because I was just like, what the fuck? Like, shit was so fucked up. So basically it's a hypnotic joint. Verbs, if you want to chime in. It's called Hands Up, Don't Shoot. And I wrote this shit like in the perspective of a cop, but I'm a cop that's trying to fucking do right.
Yep, and break the blue wall of silence. Yeah.
And yeah. So
good shit. Yo, Steve Almighty, we spitting writtens here. We're spitting writtens for a minute. Written acapellas. You got a written acapella you can spit for us?
I'm gonna let you. Trying to spit a written here has been my kryptonite. That I need to recalibrate.
Gotcha.
I don't know what it is. I almost never suffer from stage fright, but I feel like every time I hear that Steve Almighty, it's on you. I'm like, fuck. Bars with the bars at.
Yes, he's back. It be the voice of doom. I've been enjoying this acapella shit. I called it out because Frost, like yourself, Steve, is dumb nice freestyling. So then it makes me inquire about the written. You know what I'm saying? I like to see where people go with their shit. So pardon me, but Frost tonight, that was a blessing, bro. You're really welcome in this space. It's so interesting how we connected. It's interesting you're Newark Connect, now you're Bloomfield Connect. You're in Humboldt County, burning goodness, and we salute your efforts. Yo, A, what's up with a written, A?
This is a great night, fellas. Fuck. I'm sorry. Kick that beat. No, I'm just kidding. Do you really like me? Are you my friend? Are you looking at me like, damn, make her voice end? Do you think I care? Sometimes can't pretend. PTSD from wounds that don't mend. Marked it in permanent pen. Vision blade sharply blends. So bored, closed door, career suspense. Coco take more or less friends. Did you ask me about my ends? Or unemployments? Rent able to defer, friend? Push to past tense. Get off, even saucy, low key, you stalky, Ethan Hawk me. Man, hold on, man. My weird ass is flossy, energy costly, softly, sway tech kinless like this boss be. This portfolio in the AM. Man, I still play, layman. Hear her going, who's saying you mad, got a fear, not playing. Like 3 times a week go Super Saiyan. And I'm just saying, I so boom, think I'm praying or waiting for fucking judgy validation. YOLO adjacent.
Whoa.
Like, now vacant, blatant, flagrant AT, man. Who I be, man? See, but F be zooted all the time with big dreams. Gotta like dim some, know what I mean? Like, man, she's so cray. That's why she ain't had no bay or two. Maybe like my uterus like has bars. Old lazy like audibles. And like for he's my battery that can't phase me running circles crass, but still a lady. Still
Wow.
don't know about this bitch. Fuck you, pay me, which nobody can deny.
What?
That's what I was supposed to do at the challenge, but it,
I
like Steve
feel you.
Almighty, like I feel you. He gave me beat for round one, which I could have did as
Right.
well.
I feel you. I feel you because I knew the beginnings of that verse. That are you my friend? I got that because when you said it at the beginning in the challenge, I was like, is she? What is she? Who's she talking to?
Me, you,
And then it went
them.
into the verse. Yep. Yo, None, what's up with one more beat for me, bro? The acapellas was too heavy. I don't even want to spit acapellas with y'all. This shit was hard body. Everybody
shit.
verb spit in Spanish. Osti spit in French. Frost got busy. None got busy. Damn. Jug got busy. Jug spit like we don't usually hear you spit like that, Jug. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Wow.
other.
Good look.
You want something up tempo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the first one you did.
All right, I'm not mad at you. I know there's like a little drop at the beginning. This is where it breaks down right here. This is where the beat breaks down and it allows me to tell you that I'm in the One Dini alleyway. Feel me? One Dini alleyway. Yo, Super Zoo the genius. Even if I die, my spirit would rise like a phoenix. I keep my life in order. Phoenix is Atim's second child and my goddaughter. That's a family connection. I only build for freestyle selection for this election. I'm the one campaigning. So get aboard the Frio Dub train and start complaining. This is maintaining. My mind state keeps building on, meaning I'm gaining. This is raw evidence. I'm reaching a new peak or a present to a new precipice. This is a new genesis. This is a stab in the chest of my arch nemesis. This is the killing blow. This is Super Zoo flow still filling though. I magnificently hurt this. When I surface, I spit freestyle tricks like a surface. A circus, moving faster. Super Zoo in the center ring, I'm the ring master. And here's the 3 rings. One has a lion, an elephant, and a seal like the 3 kings. My connections keep building off Illa. This is Super Zoo, I trained 80 gorillas. This is when I floss though. This is when I say a formal goodnight and peace to Frost though. That nigga is dumb nice. He should come here every Thursday night. That takes my advice. This is almost my final flow. This is when I say peace to the God named Nunzio. When I say it from Z-double-O, it's truly honest when I say you already know. Shout out to Sos, shout out to Jug Wise, shout out to Angel and these other thug guys. Shout out to Cabin, Julio, Steve Almighty. Shout out to Osti, getting it done Quebec nicely. Shout out to Mike Medine and Verbs. Shout out to Dama and Craig and Ill Answer getting served. Shout out to Couch Calhoun, connecting. Shout out to the God behind the scenes directing. For those follow me, my apology. Peace to my wife, equality. God acknowledge me, my psychology. Beats down to my apology. When I say sorry for those, the old school Atari. It was raw. I advanced from the Atari, then I moved to a Commodore 64. This was before Sega Genesis even came out. This is way before PS5 had the flames out. Yo, good night, everyone. Super Zoo, Real Dub, Montini.
Super Zoo left, you one Dini. I'm over here off the top, no beanie. You know exactly what it is, I just come through, pull up